All right. I want to talk about experience. You cannot teach experience. Yeah. Your buyers need and your sellers need someone with boots on the ground experience in order to have someone really know how to advocate for them.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So I think for new agents, it is hard to step into a new business. And this is with any business that you're starting, right? Mm-hmm. Experience will beat education any day, right? So you learn through the experience, especially in real estate. No transaction is the same.
Absolutely.
Everything is so different. So even in being in the industry, how many years have you been in, Missy? 18 years. I'm sure that Missy gets new deals every day where she hasn't dealt with some different issues that you have to seek guidance on. And I think the one mistake that we see is so many agents try to go solo and kind of run the field on their own, and instead of asking the important questions or having a mentor, they want to do their best for their clients, but they're not using the experience or leaning on other people in the field.
Experience, you guys, this is why we love what we do, because every single day is different. Mm-hmm. Every single day is a learning curve. And when I need my broker, she better answer her phone because I'm in trouble or I have a question that I don't know, and I just need someone to validate my thought process and make sure the decision that I'm helping my client make is the right decision. Mm-hmm. And right now, it's crazy. I had a gentleman send me a home inspection. You too, you had somebody send me a home inspection report, but no addendum to go with to say what he wanted repaired. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, do you know that there's a home inspection contingency that you should be sending me? He goes, oh, I've never had to do that. Because over the last couple of years, all they've done is thrown the baby under the bus to win the deal and didn't even ask for home inspection. So right now, you can actually get a home inspection as a contingency, and then you can ask for repairs if you check that right box on your contract.
It's so important. You have to know what forms to fill out to advocate for your clients and how to negotiate. A lot of agents don't realize that you can negotiate every piece of the contract. Absolutely. And you can cross off things in the contract. It's not recommended, but these are legal forms. And so if you're sending something into an agent without fully understanding what you're sending for your client, you can put them in a lot of legal constraints or get yourself into a lot of trouble by not understanding the contract because it is a legal document.
Well, and you guys, the other thing that's really come to light recently is we're so used to using electronic signatures. And if you can't explain that contract and you just send it and expect your client to just electronically sign it, what the heck do you think they're doing? They're not reading it. Mm-hmm. They're using you as their guidance. And guess who's going to get slapped with, badness if you can't even understand the contract to expound upon it. So I always send it in a PDF format first. And I tell them, you guys just call me. We'll go page by page through it. We'll make sure that you understand it. And then we send it in electronic format so they can electronically sign it and understand what they're talking about.
Always send a summary so that way your clients are understanding what they're signing. So many people don't read it. And that's a good point, is most people, even agents, don't even know what they're sending. Take 2 seconds and understand the contract. It's the main contract is 10 pages.
Absolutely.
And so you need to understand how to explain that to your clients because, they need to know what they're getting into. A home purchase is one of the biggest purchases that people make in their life. And so you need to be able to advocate for them. And by doing that through education and experience and knowing what you're doing.
And regional. If you're from Northern Virginia and you're used to selling condos and you bring it down here and you buy or have a buyer that's looking at a 5-acre lot and you have well and septic and you know nothing about a septic field or a drain field, you better get smart or call one of us.
Call an agent.
Call a local agent or ask that local agent. Even for the septic perk and all those things, nobody knows to even ask for those things. So it's very regional.
Yeah, we've seen on especially the seller side, a lot of buyer agents sending over contracts that are half filled out or missing addendums for well and septic.
Or ratified and nobody's even signed it yet.
Yeah. You're taking away negotiation power from your client and you could be hurting them in the end. If it's a failed septic, it can cost thousands of dollars. So these are just a few tips in order to make sure that you're understanding. Right. You need to hire the right agent with experience.
So you cannot teach experience. It's boots on the ground experience that brings that right person to advocate for you.